Hello everyone out there on the World Wide Web. This is Packers number 1, Packers underscore 1, Packers 1, or SB Packer not coming to you here. Or just call me Sawyer. You know, I went through my screen names as I usually do. Well, it's been a while, ain't it? Yeah, it has been. It's been a long time since I've done a video update, and I'm sure as you can probably tell from the get-go that it's not the same Aiken Northern you've come to know and love. I think love's a strong word, but it's not the same Aiken Northern. Got a new paint scheme, new plans for a locomotive roster. As you can see, a new track plan for this side, and a little bit, actually no new track changes over there, just some scenery stuff I'm still trying to plan out, you know. But first off, I think best thing to do would be show you the new system map. It's not really a map per se as a track arrangement, but you know what? It's better than nothing. Alrighty, so right here we have the Aiken Northern Railroad Peach Creek main system map. I've decided, oh yes, one of the, if I can move my head here, one of the many changes I've decided to make to the railroad is the second town is going to be named Peach Creek because I loved Ed, and Eddie, and the town they lived in was Peach Creek, so I figured as a tribute to them, the second town will be named Peach Creek. Alright, so here we have the Aiken Yard to the SCGW, South Carolina, Georgia, and Western. Come down here, Aiken Yard. I was going to have the Savannah River branch off there, but coming here we have the Aiken Industrial District. Savannah River branches off there, and my Peach Creek North branch also branches off there. Wow, I've been using the term branch a lot. So we come down here to the North Branch Industrial District, which is the town, which is the yard side you see right here. After that, we continue on. We have Langley Pond, which is the pond on the corner. We'll have a trestle going over that, and then we'll have it sweep into the town North Branch, and then we'll just continue to Peach Creek right there. There's also a Norfolk Southern interchange in the industrial district right here, which I will show soon. But the Aiken Industrial District will actually, at some point, be over here in a module format with a staging yard behind it to represent the Aiken Yard. So, I know, so everyone out there at NSCO.org, I'm sure you're thinking, you've made so many changes, what's up? Why didn't you update the thread with the new scenery stuff? It's like, well, I'm going to start a new thread, and this is going to be the first video on there. I've decided, since my Aiken Northern, as you saw from the map, is completely changed, it's time to start a new thread. I'll provide a link to the old thread. This is just NSCO.org for you folks on train board. This doesn't apply to that thread. Trains.com, I don't even have a thread. And NTRES, you know what, I'll probably start a new thread on NTRES. And Rails of the World, I'll probably start a new thread as well. But, anyways, only time will tell. So, I've got the plan to get some new locomotives in place. Hopefully an RS3 for the Industrial District, and hopefully some SD35s for the through train, and probably a new U23B, at least one, maybe two. I'm not sure, because I'm sure you saw it's been all over the forums. I know Trains.com had it now on NSCO.org and train board. They're talking about Seder Khan, or however you say that name. I'm not sure how you would say that. Dismiss some of these people. Everyone's like, oh, it's going to be the end of the hobby, blah, 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 blah. We've survived it. I subscribe to the theory that eventually we're going to go through all the third world countries and wind up coming full circle back to the good old US of A. Because there won't be any import costs and not as much transportation costs. I suppose, I'm not an expert, I don't know anything. All I know is if this is the death of the hobby, well, we don't really deserve to have this hobby. So after my little rant there, we're going to go ahead and just go through the industrial district. I started with the Shop King Furniture. From the staging loop down there, which only holds 4 or 5 cars, so it's not really a staging loop, but it's a way to store off stage trains, etc. We'll come down here to the new yard. Whoop, that's my finger. And train will pull in. There'll be a passing siding right there eventually. Train will pull in. It'll be powered by 2 SD35s. The SD35s will pull off the head unit, pull onto here. RS3, which will be waiting on the, yeah, you can see the yard lead here. Excuse me. We'll pull in. Actually, it doesn't even need to do anything. All the SD35s will do is pull up here. Train will be there. They'll have uncoupled the cars down there, past the switch for the passing siding there. The RS3 will have already spotted the outbound cars on there. So the SD35s will just back down, couple into the best sign, push that down, and just pull the whole train through the passing siding. Or what I might do is I'll pull onto the passing siding and the outbound cars on the main line. I don't know. I still have to make that decision. But anyways, the RS3 will pull the cars and sort them in the yard. Then pull around and go into the industrial district. We have King Furniture right there with a switchback. Pull around here, we have another spur that pulls into two spurs. One is a 2-car facility here, and then another wraps around back here. We have one car, 2 cars. And just have some fun switching there. And then further along, there's going to be a building back here with 2 hoppers. And then this I envision as a team track, or possibly that, more likely this. Then I think I'll have some structures over here that just aren't served, or I may end up making this another spur and it just can actually continue running, so I gotta take the cars off of it. But anyways. So that would be the industrial district. Oh, and I'll also have this framed by buildings, and might even put a false front in here. But scenery changes. I'll go ahead and make note. I'm taking all the black ballast out, all the black cinders. I'm going to replace it with earth tones and greens and all that. So now the spurs here. There is Norfolk Southern interchange right there. I can hold 2 or 3 cars, I'm assuming. Then I took the engine servicing down to 1 track, and I'll have the Pike Stuff building right there. I may change it out for a different kit, the Atchison Topeka, Atchison Locomotive Facility, or whatever it was called. And then 2 Pike Stuff kits right there. And that boxcar will be right there as storage. There'll be a dirt lot. There'll be a road behind it that runs over there. Be an auto parts store. Well, I'm thinking I'm going to have a church backdrop with the parking lot, have a stage in the church with earbuds under it. So I can so if I ever do put sound on the layout, I can plug my iPod into the earbuds running, have a band on the stage, have fans in the parking lot, and just have a concert right there. You know, Skillet, Pillar, Hawk Nelson, Under Oath, Demon Hunter, Becoming the Archetype, 1,000 Foot Crutch, Manifest, any of the Christian bands I love. Or maybe even some country, although I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see.